Alright, back at it. MMA Quick is the only MMA channel that fucking matters. It's slow as a motherfucker, but the show must go on. So, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta find something to fucking talk about in the MMA world. If any hitters want to jump on a call, soon, man, just let me know. Of course, Brendan Schaub's coming out saying that USADA should stop testing in MMA, stop ruining MMA. And I'm wondering, would Brendan Schaub say that if he was still an active fighter getting his ass kicked by steroid abusing freaks like Vitor Belfort? Because you have to keep in mind, Brendan Schaub has a different outlook on MMA because he was getting his ass kicked by everybody. It didn't matter. It didn't matter if you were on steroids. It didn't matter if you were fighting clean. It didn't matter if you just got done eating at Bob's Big Boy. Like, you will be able to whoop Brendan Schaub's ass for the most part, you know? He just really wasn't a good fighter. So, with that being said, the top guys that are testing clean and fighting clean, how can we tell them that they're bitching and moaning about wanting to fight someone that is testing clean and fighting clean as well? That makes no fucking sense at all. You know what I mean? Why would every baseball player that is doing the hard work, testing clean, not cheating the system, want Barry Bonds to be in the Baseball Hall of Fame when they all know that he was cheating, physically cheating? Why would you want that? That's the part where you have to watch when you're saying ignorant shit. I understand Brendan's not a fighter anymore. I understand he's trying to have some shock value, but at the same time, you lose credibility with dumbass statements. I don't think that he really believes this. It's different when we're just saying like, hey man, if you're gonna let everybody cheat, just let everybody cheat and let's see some killer fights. I get that part. But to say that USADA's ruining MMA, when do we place the blame on the people failing the test? Oh yeah, I forgot, we're supposed to be big brother and we're supposed to give all the fighters that failed test out when there's over 600 fighters on the UFC roster, and there's maybe, this is a guess too guys, there's maybe 15 to 30 that test dirty. There's not an epidemic, there's not a pandemic, there's no demics, there's nothing, there's no DJ academics. My whole point is it's not a problem. It's only a problem with the guys that are fucking cheating. So why would anything change? USADA's getting paid to do a job and they're busting these motherfuckers left and right. Me personally, it's funny to me because you know, it answers the questions about how come it's all of the top tier fighters that are getting caught. You know, well, maybe because they're on the juice and that makes them a little better than they would be, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. The top 1% is getting caught. Why? Because they're the top 1%, perhaps. Brendan, don't start. Brendan, just don't start getting silly with this shit, man. Like, we get it, man. We get it. You're trying to be a personality. You had the same setup as Joe Rogan. You have your guy reading you headlines and shit. We get it, man. But just let's not get too silly about this shit, man. Let's just keep it real, keep it honest. And it's okay to have different perspectives, but don't just start saying USADA is literally ruining MMA because it's supposed to be a clean sport and they're making it a clean sport. You sound like a moron. Oh yeah, and you might be listening too, so you know, I'm not trying to take shots at you, but that is what I mean though. It's like you have to be careful what you say, man, because then you're gonna have all the high school kids like, shit, hey, because when I was in high school I literally knew two guys that were on some shit in high school, and then when I was in college I literally knew multiple guys that were on some shit. So it's not that hard to get. So people in high school is gonna listen to Brendan Schaub and say like, yeah man, like I should be able to take that shit to be in my peak performance, and then they're gonna go do it, man. And that's fucking true, because that's what kids do. And I mean kids as in 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I say 24 is probably the cutoff of when I'll call you a kid. Obviously you're a grown man at 18. Obviously you can't drink until you're 21. But I think about 24 years old, man, that's the type of person you're gonna be for the rest of your life. So if you've been cheating your entire life, man, up until 24, you'll probably be a fucking cheating son of a bitch the rest of your life. And I'm saying, generally speaking, I don't know what else to say. Man, fuck it. It is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments.